What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. And Deleted the Villain has dropped a new video, and it is Sick of the Soft Narrative and Hip Hop. And I thought that this one will be a good one to react to because yeah, there is this softness that's going on in hip hop. Me as a rapper myself, and I was just reflecting on the past 16 years, and just everything that has gone down in those 16 years. And then I look at music, hip hop in particular, and what was coming out at that time versus what's coming out now and just the world in general. And there's a softness that has happened. Maybe that is due to certain things, certain comfortabilities that we have, and so there isn't that same, fight, or the fact that some of the same stuff that was going on 16 years ago is the same stuff that was going on 16 years prior. And so we've gotten to hear certain narratives and certain themes over and over to where it's just all like, all right, it almost is like people are tuning it out, So I'm curious to see what Deleted has to say.
Alright, before we get into this video, I need to do some damage control. No, this video is not the truth. This is all for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take what I say in this video seriously. This is all opinionated, just opinion. This isn't facts. It may be even a little fiction. Don't need to send a cease or desist letter this way. Don't get mad or get your panties in a bunch. I hope you guys enjoy though, and yeah. You know me, I'm YouTube's biggest villain, the new biggest villain. The reason why I say that is because my opinion's not gonna be popular. You might not like anything I gotta say.
Oh my god, corny, lame, boo, tomato.
Ask me if I care. I've been so lazy. I was supposed to do this video days ago. Didn't have the urge to do it though. A lot of my supporters were encouraging, telling me they wanted to hear my take and how they were looking forward to it. Fuck y'all. Don't tell me what to do. This topic is cold and stale now, but we about to revive this bitch like some old McDonald's fries on a Wednesday. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get it to 3 stacks. I appreciate my villain community. I love our toxic relationship. We slowly closing in at 40K. What y'all think? Y'all think we could hit 50K by January 1st? So I heard Skepta was the mall version of the UK. In other words, Drake's bitch. I mean, the guy has...
Oh, man. Yo, okay, so this is going to be on the whole Skepta thing. I did a reaction on that. Fantastic Hip Hop had did a video about it. And it was just all like, Drake takes another L because there was this victim mindset that it seems Skepta was trying to put Drake in regards to the fact that he wanted the smoke. Like none of that shit is gay. That sounds like some bitch shit for real. So okay. He's probably about to flame Royals. This shit.
Owl tatted on him. And apparently Drake has something tatted of his as well. Not sure how true that is about Drake though. I got this info from X. Cause if it's on X, it's gotta be true, right? So Skepta is a UK rap artist that appeared in the Skepta interlude for Drake, track 10 on the album More Life. He recently sat down with Ebro on Apple Music when the Drake versus Kendrick beef came up.
When stuff gets said like that now, today, it's more personal. Yeah.
Of course this is personal, dipshit. This is hip hop.
It's more personal.
Right.
Sounds like a personal problem.
I think there's something about...
There was a lot of lying on there. There was a lot of lying. People just saying...
There was one diss track that came out and I was like, oh, this is over. Like,
many of you Drake cake munchers are claiming that K-Dot crossed the line by making false accusations about the PDF allegations. I guess they disregarded when he groped and kissed a 17-year-old girl on stage.
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breast feel against my chest and stuff.
And people were trying to defend this, saying like, oh, where he was at the age of consent is 17. It matter. Like, oh, the parents was there. Makes it worse. Like, and that's what people don't understand. The things that this is what made it such a one-sided KO and on a lot of this stuff was the fact that what Drake was alleging on Kendrick, there was literally no proof. But the stuff that Kendrick was alleging with Drake, there is proof. Even if you want to say the age of consent where this was at was 17, it's still weird. And the fact that there is video picture proof of him being very weird with girls, not even women yet, you know, that's why that took up legs. You know what I mean? And so that is why it was such a one-sided thing. So not only that, Drake was the one with a bunch of stuff that you probably don't want to get out there, was the one who wanted to take it personal after Kendrick multiple times warned him, yo, keep it here. If you go there, you don't want to do that.
She tells him she's 17 and he still begins to kiss and make inappropriate gestures. If her parents had pressed charges at the time, he could have been charged with child molestation. So it's not a lie at all when the video evidence is right there for you to see. What the fuck do you guys consider a PDF file? I guess y'all only feel it applies to people who sleeps with the underage. No. It applies to all individuals that do bizarre and inappropriate things with or to a minor. Even if it's just verbal. It don't have to be touching. It could just be verbal. In the state of California, everybody's state is different. Some of y'all think it's cool to sleep with 16-year-olds.
Yeah, you know, and the thing is, the same people would say that what Drake did was inappropriate, but was flame broiling one of Amp's people because he was 1 year older than a person. I think she was 17, he might have been 18 at the time that they were talking or whatever, and something like that. Or y'all would flame boil someone for the texts and the emails and different things like that. Was no touching, was no meeting up or anything like that. But y'all think that that is okay with Drake. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. Like,
So we gonna read California's molestation laws. California defines molestation a bit differently than it defines other types of sex acts against children. Child molestation can include almost any type of inappropriate behavior: touching, kissing, making sexual or lewd comments, etc. Those convicted of these charges must register as sex offenders as well. Basically, it was never cool. That video does everything that this paragraph I just read stated, not to mention all the other allegations that are out there about the Drizzler, Millie Bobby being one of them.
A great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day and he was like, I miss you so much. I was like, I miss you more. About boys, he helps me. What? Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful. I love him. What's his advice with boys? You know, that stays in the text messages.
So with that video, and with me showing you a California state law, it's not a lie. Stop changing the narrative. It seems Skepta also has amnesia, as if Kendrick didn't warn bruh from the beginning with his Euphoria album cover alone. That in itself was a warning shot. Drake would then respond with Tailor Made. Using an AI voice of Pac, he would then give Kendrick the green light by jokingly suggesting to use the young girl angle against him.
Call him a bitch for me. Talk about him liking young girls, that's a gift for me.
Drake also discussed the allegations on his song Another Late Night with Lil Yachty.
Hey, widows in my comments talking about some Millie Bobby look.
Just because Skepta and the rest of Drake's glizzy guzzlers weren't aware of the allegations that have been circulating on Reddit and YouTube for a while now, doesn't mean Drake was oblivious to them. This song was released before the beef began, and he addressed those allegations back then. Let's not pretend this topic was pulled out of nowhere. Stop crying and stop caping.
This isn't rap. This isn't a rap. This ain't clashing anymore.
No, they don't like each other.
This is over.
Bro, who the fuck cares? It's hip hop. Do you not see how cringe you're being over another grown ass man? Like, let this guy fight his own battles. Leave that to their fan bases. You coming off as the overprotective wife or something. Skepta, Academics, Maul, all you guys are acting like some bitter, sad wife, sticking up for their man. You would think the way you guys are acting over Drake is how Kendrick's wife would have acted on social media, and she didn't even have much to say. She just danced all over Drake's grave with her husband on the Not Like Us video. It's insane how much you guys are willing to cape for this grown man. It's cringe. It's weird. Like, you don't see it's sus as hell.
Like, they don't like each other. It's clear. I can hear it. Like, I can hear it in his voice. He doesn't like Drake. When it sounded like you two just really want to see each other and do each other something.
Yeah.
But bruh, when did they ever like each other in the past? Jay-Z and Nas hated each other, talked about messing with the same girl, talked about skeeting on car seats and shit.
I came in your belly back seat, skeeted in your Jeep, left condoms on your baby seat.
And I don't care if Jay-Z apologized later. He didn't J. Cole the situation and apologized during the beef.
And since you infatuated with saying that gay shit, guess you was kissing my dick when you was kissing that bitch.
You have Lil Wayne threatening to kidnap Jay-Z's wife.
Right.
You have Eminem questioning ICP's manhood, calling them gay because of the makeup they would wear as clowns.
Plus I was put here to put fear in faggots who spray Faygo root beer and call themselves clowns because they look queer.
You have Pac bringing up one of the members of Mobb Deep's sickle cell illness that ultimately took his life.
Oh yeah, Mobb Deep. You wanna fuck with us? You little young ass motherfuckers. Don't one of you niggas got sickle cell or something?
You have Pac telling Jay-Z to die slow.
I'm a bad boy killer. Jay-Z died too.
And then you have Pac yelling, my fofo, make sure all y'all kids don't grow.
Die slow, motherfucker. My fofo make sure all y'all kids don't grow.
Which was a bar, by the way. Beanie Siegel says this crazy shit to Jadakiss.
I'm thinking about raping his mom and making me watch. I'm taking my time, I'm making me watch.
You have Biggie saying this cringy ass weirdo bar.
I hope they know my nigga gotta fucking kidnap kids. Fuck them in they ass, throw them over the bridge.
When the fuck did you guys think that they didn't hate each other? When the fuck did you guys think the shit was sweet? Battle rap has always been disrespectful as fuck. And before y'all come in here saying, oh,
I mean, it's true. It's true. There's been some straight up foul line. That's what I said even in the other video I did reacting to Fantastic Hip Hop. I was all like, this was not the most disrespectful thing in hip hop. You know, like by a long shot, but it is out there. You know, it is definitely the like one of those well crafted just. Is dope. But yeah, he brought up some amazing examples. So yeah, no, this, when it comes to beef, like, what did you think? That was only those. He hasn't even mentioned the new people who talk about smoking on somebody's pack, you know, after freaking murdering them. Like, yo, when did you think that this stuff was sweet? For real? Like, come on.
Pac and Biggie died because of it. Nah, they didn't die because of the rap beef. They died because Diddy and Suge had a feud that predated Pac even being signed to Death Row, with one of their friends deleted by another friend's hand. The long-standing rumors that Diddy's then bodyguard Wolf unalived Big Jake, who was a close friend and bodyguard of Suge Knight back in 1995. It was an ongoing blood and Crip beef that bled into Biggie and Pac, and that they had no business getting involved in, which unfortunately caused both their demise.
They had like their little words, right? And they went outside, and they were in the middle of the street.
They were in the middle with Puff
The
and
middle
Suge?
middle of the street, Puff and Suge.
Wow.
Outside in Atlanta.
This is at your party.
Yeah.
Is it a calm conversation or they?
No, it's not a calm conversation.
Okay.
But
not
it's
just them.
It's a very hostile conversation.
And their crews is
Ain't no crew. I mean, Suge
wow.
has got one person. Puff got a crew. Suge got one dude with him.
Okay.
Right? And all I know is Puff started drinking his champagne while they was talking, and
drink
I
some
guess
more
somebody
champagne.
must have said something to him. And next thing I know, Wolf, rest in peace, he let off a shot and let off a couple of shots, and Suge Man got killed right there.
Wow.
In Atlanta.
God
That was the
bless.
beginning of that whole shit.
Wow.
Like,
so you're saying like Big and maybe Pac might have been like
they ain't even had nothing to do with this.
yeah, but it affected like it's
Yeah, it went into that, but they ain't had nothing to do with this.
The LA gangs took them out. The Bloods working as the corrupted LAPD unalived Biggie because Biggie went on a LA radio station mocking Pac in a freestyle rap, which led to LA feeling disrespected. He did that the same day he was erased. Not to mention, Biggie also said on a New York radio station that Snoop and Death Row was in New York, and he asked the question of why hadn't anyone pressed him, which ultimately got Snoop shot at. And the Crips unalived Pac because Pac bum rushed and stomped out a known Crip shooter for snatching a Death Row chain, which is rumored that Diddy put a bounty on Death Row chains. So after the beatdown, of course they wanted revenge and took Pac out. This was a completely different situation, so stop comparing. It's not even remotely the same. But I know people love to use their feud as an example on why people shouldn't go too far. But this is Drake's feminine ass. No one is going to that measure with Drake but Drake, with academics gassing him up to his audience, referring to Drake and his entourage as goons, putting way too much on, making people believe Drake is more dangerous than he truly is. But then again, anyone with some money could easily have someone touched. Pause. But he not testing no LA gangs. It's not happening. Just like Drake and Kanye's feud ending last time so abruptly, people think Kanye says sorry. Nah, man, read the room.
Told Drake don't play with me on GD, and he sent that message to everybody.
Kanye has been linked to being tied with the GDs for years.
You know what I'm saying? Gangsta Disciples saved my life in Chicago. I'm here because of Gangsta Disciples. And I am exactly who Larry Hoover wanted to see come out of the organization that he created.
OGs even said they stand behind Ye.
Don't play with that man on GD.
That meeting with Jay Prince was clearly mob ties settling the dispute, so no further issues would transpire. The way you could tell is how they took this picture, and then shortly after, Ye randomly threw a free Larry Hoover concert. You know, the same guy who created the GDs. And then having Drake perform and wearing free Larry Hoover merch. Almost seems as the gangs got involved and Drake basically apologized by doing this show. The proceeds went to 3 non-profit organizations that are made for ex-cons, but also there were rumors that some would go to Larry Hoover. So in other words, Drake was being taxed, allegedly. Also, Drake is very close to Dirk, and it was rumored that Dirk was upset about how they did Drake because Dirk is a part of the Black Disciples, the rival gang to the GDs, in which Ye spoke about later on, of how Dirk would rap on songs that Kanye would send him, and Dirk would send it back with disses towards Kanye.
Dirk sent in a verse, and he said, take my Yeezy shirt off and make it a Domac. And he said it 4 times. Yeah, Lil Durk said this. I hit him up. I said, you know, you're breaking my heart. Man, this is bad for the city. It's like, it's one thing, you got Drake. It's like he's really paid to come and do whatever he does and shit, come on my neck, all this type of shit.
Right.
But it's
Basically, Jay Prince wouldn't have a gang war behind Drake. He proved that with Ye and the GDs. So he's def not going to have a gang war with Kendrick and Compton. This started off as strictly rap. The Like That verse by Kendrick didn't cross a line whatsoever. It was clearly a friendly fade. And Drake made shit personal first, like he did with Pusha T, like he did with Kanye West, and now how he did with Kendrick. He brings up the
This video is sponsored by yours truly, Mr. Composition, the MC that writes fiction. And for the month of October on my Mr. Composition Music YouTube page, I am doing one-shot music video a day. So for 31 days, there will be a new one-shot video, and the goal is to get that channel to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure to check that out, subscribe, show some love to the videos, and drop a comment, man. Let me know that you came from this channel. But anyways, guys, back to the video. Yep, and yeah, you know, and I'm gonna leave the full video in there so y'all could check it out. But yeah, I mean, Skepta, that whole talk and interview that he brought up, that it was just it was a bad look, because there was this lack of cultural awareness, you know, and I think that may be a thing because of, you know, across the pond, you know, type of thing. But that it just seemed like he was far removed from the actuality of hip hop. You know, I guess sometimes you know, you're not in the wilderness anymore. You've been domesticated and you forget, like, oh, it definitely gets real, you know, and that was when you look at a lot of the breakdowns, it's just all like, oh, people are really reaching when it comes to Kendrick. But goodness, man, all of the stuff that Drake that incriminated himself with, it's just all like, dang, man. But let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that hip hop has gone soft? Let me know in the comments. This was the Composition, MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, notification bell is on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 5K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all.